In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the T-Motor F40 Pro 2 combo. Now, this is a pretty interesting combo because it just basically comes with an extra bell. And not only that, we're going to be taking a look at the thrust testing results and see how well they perform and if this motor might be for you. And again, everything is linked down below if you're curious where to get this. Now, if you take a look at the box here, it's a really nice box. As you can tell, we have the F40 Pro 2. This is the second version, 1750, which is low KV for 6S. Silky smooth 6S combo. So if we open this, the packaging looks really nice. Lately they've been doing really great job with their packaging here. We see we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 motors, and we also have the extra bell here. And as you can tell, it is a hollow shaft and is to be expected from T-Motor. That's just something really nice. And these are titanium curved magnets and not a lot of balancing goo, just right at this edge right here. But overall, it's a premium motor. I mean, this is the most premium motor you could possibly purchase here. So the motors themselves, let's actually crack this open even more. You can see how the packaging is on the back side right here. And if we flip it over, and again, we have all the motors into place, and they give you all the hardware that you will need, which is again something really nice that they've done and something to be expected for the price you're paying here. So now that you have an idea of how the packaging looks like and the overall combo, let's go ahead and go over the testing results. Alright, so here are the testing results for the T-Motor F40 V2. Now these tests were all done on 6S, and I've tested 4 different propellers. The 5043 Dalrc, 46, 47, 5145. The 5145 is a 5.1 inch propeller. Now if we take a look at the 5145C, we see that it actually tested the worst out of these propellers in terms of both maximum thrust and as well as efficiency. It's not by a big difference, but it does add up after a while. And it would be a propeller that I'd want to avoid with this motor, to be honest. Now overall, what I would personally stick on this before we get into more details. I usually really like looking for efficiency more than anything, and I think I might stick anywhere between a 5046 and as well as a 5043. I'd probably stick one of these two propellers on there and fly with this motor. It just makes more sense. We get more efficiency the lower the pitch on the prop, for example, as we can see at the 5043s. We find it's most efficient under 100% throttle, but if we go to the 46, we see that it's more efficient, not by a lot, but slightly at full throttle here. But also what we tend to notice is that it got less maximum thrust than a 5043, so keep that in mind. And you know, the 5043 here, we could see that it was pulling 30 amps, but at the 5046 for some reason it was pulling a little bit less amps. This has all been averaged out, so this is kind of a really interesting result here actually. It just kept doing this. Something's up with the 5046. I don't know what it could be. I've tried 2 different propellers, but it was just always like this for some reason. Now, if we look at the 5047s, we see we got the maximum thrust at the 5047, 33 amps pulling maximum, which is pretty acceptable, to be honest, and not so great efficiency. I mean, it's not that, you know, less efficient than anything else, but we see this motor really hits its peak efficiency around 50% throttle, which is really nice, because you can see that here, all around 50% throttle, we see we're getting 3.3 grams force per watt, which is really great compared to some other motors. So I really like seeing that it broke the 3 gram mark here, so that's really nice. But again, I wish it was a little bit higher. But we can see that how, you know, the efficiency is dropping down. We can see that, you know, between 50 and 70% throttle, this is going to be a pretty efficient motor, yet also powerful when you need it to be. And it is actually a pretty good 6S motor, and I believe it's a 2306 to be exact, the F40s. For some reason, they never tell you the stator size and anything of that nature. But I truly believe, I'm very confident that it's a 2306 motor, basically, this one, the F40. And I think the F60s are usually 2207s or 2206s. But yeah, overall, the T-Motor F40 line of the model, the F40 model, has always proved to be very efficient, whether it's a 4S or a 6S, and this goes to prove it as well here. So overall, you're getting a premium motor, a nice name brand company, so if any issues were to happen, you could contact them, they'll replace it for you. And the overall build construction is really great. They keep a close eye on their products, and it's a really great motor. I mean, that's all I got to say. And if anyone's used it, let us know down in the comment section your experience and your thoughts, because that's where it really matters. And well, that's it, guys. Everything's linked down below. Go ahead and check them out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.